We back. We in Athens again. Nothing left on that island. But now, we gotta talk to Pericles' contacto. Alright, finally close enough. Ridiculous. Running for like 7 years here. This place is massive. The Agora of Athens. Agora, Agora, Ahubahu. I don't know. I don't speak it. Actually, hold up. See if this dude has anything cool. Unlikely, but we can try.
Let me know if you have questions.
I do have questions. Do you have anything? Ooh. No, I don't like daggers. I'm gonna be real with you. Whoa. Excuse me? I mean, honestly, I don't even care that I have no money anymore. That was the easiest purchase I've ever made. Get rid of all this trash. I don't want it. Honestly, that's good enough. I'm not gonna do this forever. I just want a new weapon. That's cheaper, so I ain't trying to spend so much cash. Alright, well, obviously we're rocking a unicorn. I mean, hello? Like, what? Let's go with something cool. Said something cool. Why are all these rusty? Oh yeah, let's go with this one. Alright. Back on the path. Who's his contact? Hello.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am.
I am.
Oh,
He said there was an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
What happens to the
If
exile?
someone is exiled, can they return?
If they do, they'll be punished.
Kind of defeats the point of being
What
exiled.
does someone have to do to be ostracized?
Anyone seen as a threat to the city or the people is enough. And then it is up to the vote. Some have been ostracized for simply being more disliked than the person they're up against.
Wow.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the Ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
So
You
I'm
want
rigging
me
it?
to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay
I
here.
mean, knowing my history, someone probably will. Honestly, I want the horse. Bro! No way. Let's go.
Goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an
Bruh.
army of Spartans.
If only I could use the unicorn as a weapon and just stab people with them. Now that's what we need. Alright. Bro, that is majestic. So what are we looking like here? I gotta sneak in and out. We got 1 guard, 2 guard, 3 guard, 4, 5, and that's a dog. 5 guards, 6 guards. Seems a bit too easy. Alright, we're gonna go for a no-kill, complete stealth. No one will see us.
Don't take another step
Okay.
closer.
Good start. Yeah, just turn around. Huh. Nothing to see here. The real Ostraka. Wow, that was a good thing to loot. How the heck do they want me to get that? That guy's gonna see me.
This is no place for you.
Shut up. I mean, I might be able to climb up and then just drop down. Yeah, that's blocked off. I need to drop down. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. He's gonna have to die. My bad. Alright, well, one death isn't bad. Where even... I gotta go down further? I'm not even in the right spot. How do I get in there? Ugh.
Hey, stop!
You don't see me.
You won't get another chance.
You should shut up. I gotta go... What do you mean? Ridiculous. Literally did nothing. Ow. See, I just can't do the full stealth thing. Ow. Kicked, idiot. Okay. Stop. Charge this.
You're going to die here.
Kick. Whomst. No healing.
I've trained for this.
Yeah, well, you get dead for that. Idiot. I'm so angry, bro. I had that.
That should do it. I should let Pericles' contact know.
Yeah, well, they're probably gonna realize when there's all these dead people just chilling. No point in leaving one alive. I wonder what would happen in the story if I killed Pericles. Like, could I just walk up and stab him in the head? What would happen? The mint. They had mints back here. Apparently. What are you looking at? You with your stupid head. I'll find you. See you in another life, brother. Monument of... well, I can't pronounce that. Eponymous? Sure.
It's done.
You work quickly.
I do.
What are you going
Not
to do with
efficiently,
them?
though.
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Sounds like they're booing. Are they booing because they don't like the decision, or are they booing because they don't like him?
It's slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more
Socrates.
difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Who the heck are you, bro?
Would Pericles
Other than,
normally
you know.
defend someone?
A good friend? Of course. Yet, Anaxagoras seems pleased with the result. This day has brought more questions than answers.
You said you were close.
He was like a mentor to me. Many of my best thoughts came to fruition through our conversations.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
I'm a
I
mercenary.
know the price of actions. I have to as a mercenary.
That simple piece of information tells me more about you than your name ever could. Explaining oneself must be carefully done.
Explaining myself would take more time than I have.
Then let us focus on a single recent event. Tell me, as a mercenary, is there anything you wouldn't do?
Yes.
Just because I'm a mercenary doesn't mean I'll do anything.
Even if the pay was more than adequate for the task?
Even then,
What if you were offered something you desperately needed, something you couldn't get anywhere else? Would you move this line you've made for yourself?
I suppose.
it moves when I need it to.
A strategy for those who must be adaptable, or for those who wish to justify their actions.
I decide if my actions are just.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
Let's not lie to him.
I did what I was asked to do.
And your needs are greater than those of the man you helped ostracize. Still, you raise a fine point. Who is more responsible? Anaxagoras for getting himself mixed up in this? Or you, for simply sealing his fate?
I mean, it is my fault.
Fine. I'm more responsible. But I did it because I have one concern. Myself.
Then I hope you also think about today. About Anaxagoras, about choice.
Bro, choices are
Socrates.
hard.
There you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know.
Well, maybe you should start knowing. I don't think there's any other mission I can do. I don't think I'm high enough level. Well, I guess now I am. Okay, well, can't do that. That's a pretty good one to get. That's also a pretty good one to get. But that's a... bro. We'll do this, because that's like stupidly overpowered. So why not make it more overpowered? Not level 15 yet? Bro, I still can't believe that thing. Where's the objective? This way. You look just like him, but different. That's a cool statue. Yeah, okay. He's not wearing clothes. Oh, new location. Asparagus. Let's go. So this is the asparagus. Out of my way. Not very green for an asparagus. I don't think that boat's supposed to be on land. Hello.
Help me! Please, someone!
He's
My
dying.
gods, why did it have to be snakes?
Help me! If you leave, these snakes will kill me!
Yeah, well, I don't know how to get to you. Maybe if you didn't have walls. Bruh.
Hurry! Kill the snakes before it's too late!
How about I kill you?
There's so many snakes.
Hello.
Blessed be the god that sent you here. I'd have been eaten alive if it weren't for you.
I don't think they'd eat you.
But they would have certainly killed me. So thank you.
Sure.
I'm always happy to help someone in need.
The world could do with more like you. Especially now.
Pericles sent me. He was worried about you. You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes?
Yeah.
How can you joke about this? Thugs broke into my home, dragged me here, tied me up and surrounded me with these hideous creatures. They must be stopped.
The snakes?
The thugs!
Why snakes?
Why would anyone do this?
Politicians are easy targets in these troubled times. When they tied me up, they said I was a snake. That I should die by my own kind.
True. Who
Did
though?
you recognize the people who did this?
Pericles asked me to go down to the fishing district and talk with the poor and sick, to give them hope. That's how I recognized their voices.
Oh, yes.
They threw rotten food and yelled insults at me. These thugs disguised their faces, but their voices and the stench of fish were unmistakable.
But where?
Where should I look?
I couldn't see their faces, but I recognized their voices from one of the districts I visited. They're regulars at Cleon's rallies. They live in the flooded part of the city, near the wall.
I'll track them down, Metiojos. Don't worry.
Tensions are
Metiojos.
high right now. At this rate, we'll tear
Metiojos.
each other apart within the city before the Spartans can breach the walls.
But what if I want the Spartans to breach? Bro, you see what I'm wearing? I got little red accents. I got no lick of blue. Oh, I guess my arms are kind of blue. Put some clothes on, freak. He wasn't lying. Straight up flooded.
The part of Athens I doubt Pericles is proud to talk about.
Well, yeah, it's flooded.
There has to be a clue around here somewhere.
Okay. Everyone knows you never go hand to hand with a snake.
Like the ones that were meant to kill Metiojos. It looks like the thugs who attacked
Now's the time to
Metiojos
strike.
weren't the masterminds
Pericles'
behind this
corrupt
plot.
friend, Metiojos, has been oppressing the poor for too long. Take these snakes, you know what you have to do, we will be okay. The poor market.
Snake bites.
Oh, it's a dead
Someone
guy.
hit the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident. This must be the house of Metiojos' attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
The
What the
cult.
fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Metiojos. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
I mean,
Why kill Metiojos with snakes?
We're prisoners in our own city. Because of Pericles and his crooked friends. The snake dealer told us it's time to send a message. Time they suffered.
a snake dealer?
You can't take the law into your own hands. Now I need to decide what to do with you.
Cleon says it's time we took the city back from the elite. Time to fight. Don't matter what you do to us. There will be others who follow our lead.
Well, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Yeah, bro.
Don't be someone's
Give him up.
puppet. Tell me where the snake dealer is.
All right, all right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
I ain't gonna
It's
kill
not too
them.
late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Start
Thank
by
you. We
getting
will
rid of
try.
the water, maybe?
Rid Athens of this snake seller.
Yeah, we're gonna kill this snake boy. Can't just be selling snakes. The underground snake trade. I got strong arm, bro. I could snipe him from here. No cap. Where you at, snake boy? Hello? Yeah. I see you. My man dead. I see you too. I ain't risking it, bro.
Well defended.
I know how they do. Hello. Can I, like, talk to him? I guess not. Okay, you're high level.
Stand and fight.
Okay, this is gonna take a long time. This is gonna be some fight. Okay. We need to get some high ground. You missed. I missed. That did no damage at all. I need higher ground. Yeah, you know. Sometimes we just gotta run, bro. Can you climb? I guess not. Could do like a assassination.
There she is. I'm going to find you. Are you trying to fight?
Oh, I totally blocked that, bro. I know you can block arrows. I did it before. Yeah, this guy really hurts.
I will turn you limb from limb. Is this the best you've got?
I'm down here now. Surprise! I'm not gonna survive this fight. How did I miss?
I'll end
Come on, give me the ability. Okay.
Here's where you die. So this is it, huh?
This guy is way too strong. I'm down here now. You missed. I need to get like a high ground. Still have no arrows. But I can kick him off of. I mean, I can. That's decent.
Come back here and fight, coward.
You come here. That was a fail. Okay. Nope. 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 Nah.
Friends, Pericles safe.
Poison dagger. Poisoner's dagger. Imagine that killed me. That would have been a great way to end it. These are my lucky 2 arrows. Do you have anything?
The watch will be vigilant here.
You didn't even have anything. Waste. Why this man gotta have such a difficult building? Just open your doors, bro. No one's gonna kill you anymore. I killed the snake man.
Looks
What
like
up?
your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways and sent them on their way. They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I mean, I did
I
kill
made it
someone.
very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Mystios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
Yeah, you
That's
better.
everything Pericles wanted. Time to return to him and find out what these Athenians know about my mother.
Pericles' Symposium. 200 meters. Hello, Senor Pericles. How'd you get
Cassandra,
there?
it's you!
Hello?
Phoebe,
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How the heck are you here?
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar.
How's it been, like 2 days?
It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
Who?
I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. We don't want to scare people in there.
Well... How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
What's it?
And
How
you
long has it been?
convinced her to hire you.
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
If it's not blue,
I'll get changed.
it's not worth
Promise you'll take care of my things?
it. That's
Yep.
the only way you can fit
Leave
in
your
here.
weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
If we're not trying to fit in, red.
I feel
Okay.
uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
No.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
No, it's not.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry.
Even the dude in the
You've done
back's got
scarier
blue.
things
Why
than
am I
this.
red?
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
I will, because you gave me the wrong color. Oh, it's Herodotus.
Here, Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made her grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus! Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
Probably not.
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the
How?
occasion.
It's the wrong color.
Appearing trustworthy is the most important part of being trusted, after all. Now then, come, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it,
Literally
but
no
this
one, no,
group
one
holds the way
person's
to
work.
the future on
Two.
the tip of their opinionated tongue.
2.5, that's like a reddish.
Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing just
Doesn't look like he got shoes on.
Is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
What? Who the heck is that?
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good, and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
It's different.
This party could be fun. Alcibiades drinks like a Spartan. Maybe he fights like one too.
If I could suggest anything, please don't start a fight. Or end one.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Agreed.
I thought he
Pericles
didn't
needs to know.
attend his own parties.
I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Probably not.
Me too.
Okay, what are we looking like? Gather information from Sophocles, Alcibiades. Who wants to talk? Who trying to talk?
Of course, I only use the terms war or god or civility in the context of what can be observed. So I can observe soldiers fighting, but does that bring me any closer to understanding war? I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to spare me conversing with this man of nonsense?
Sure.
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed the subject, we were talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
He's an
I
idiot.
saw Cleon talk at the Pnyx. Even for a politician, he's scum.
Bah, you sound like every other blowhard in this place. Cleon is a champion of the people, and he's ready to tear down Pericles' elitism.
I take it you and Pericles aren't friends.
Hardly. Hermippos led the Tsars to have Aspasia ostracized, and to see Pericles stripped of power. Not that it worked. Yet. Pericles is the past. He's more worried about losing a few precious statues than he is fighting and winning the war.
I mean, statues are kind of cool.
Cleon will rule this city and return it to greatness. Mark my words.
I'm looking for
Do we
clues
know
to help
who
me find a
Aspasia
woman.
is?
She was Spartan.
Looking and finding are quite different things, wouldn't you say? I could observe a priest offering sacrifice to the gods, but does that mean, in so doing, that I have myself found God? Or...
Oh, forget it.
Yeah, classic
If you're an
speakers.
ally of Cleon, why would Pericles invite you?
You're not from Athens, outsider.
Clearly,
Here,
different
we
colors.
keep our enemies closest of all.
Why isn't Aspasia here?
But who is
Are
she?
you certain she isn't? To observe her presence is still no guarantee that she is here.
I don't like him.
In my opinion, it's just like her to cower in the shadows while we stand out here in the light.
This has been useless. Here.
Who else trying to talk?
Yes, you come and talk to this infuriating airbladder. I've had my fill.
Perhaps later. First, explain to me your point again. And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice? What?
A new face in Pericles' abode. Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
I'm not an it, bro.
Did you just call me it? Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here. So, what do they call you?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was just about to dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden board.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different.
Alright then. Get information. Honestly, I'd rather see what the other guy has got to say. What's this? Some olive oil? Sorry. Can I still not talk to you?
Ah, the Mystios from the ostracism. Let's talk later.
You. Is that a goat?
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch.
Excuse me.
Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
Alright then. Sure.
I thought this party was tame even by Athenian standards. Until now.
Let them have their meeting of the minds. I'm more interested in meeting other
Oh my
parts.
god.
Ali, we're out of oil
Oh,
again.
what do you know?
You know they like you when they give you a pet name. There's more olive oil in the kitchen, but Aspasia keeps complaining about me walking unencumbered through her symposiums.
You mean naked?
It sounds so good when you say it.
I mean, I got it.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Sure.
Time for some fun. You'll have to help me strip off these uncomfortable Athenian robes.
They're red though. You can't be Athenian and be red.
If you like,
we can feed them to the goat.
No, let's just not have the
There's
goat.
another goat.
Let's just not bring a goat. I'm okay with not having a goat.
Ooh.
That was quick.
Now, it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The
His mouth is not
smartest
matching up.
and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theatera. I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts.
Ali! Come back inside!
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Well, that was uncomfortable.
Thusha in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Yes. So, please, can I talk to you yet?
Ah, the
Nope.
Mystios from the ostracism.
Shut up. You.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Yes. No.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too
Should have went with
much.
the third choice.
You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous, xanthodontus, exophthalmic Morosov.
I don't know what any of
But
those
he doesn't
mean.
talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
You want to get Euripides drunk? Are you hoping he's gonna make an even bigger scene than you did?
Ha! We both know that's not possible. But you're a feisty one, to say the least.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the help.
You'll need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I'm the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater, and so on, and so on.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Sweet wine.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Rude. Oh look, another blue.
It's come back for more.
I'm not
Care
in
to
it.
see my impression of Protagoras? I call it the flapping
You
bladder.
need to work on your names, brother.
I'm sure she wouldn't.
He talks.
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
Well, I
I'm
have a
only
white
here because
version
I'm
first.
searching for someone.
And yet it gave us the distinct impression it was here to fill our wine. Let's focus on that first, shall we?
I'm
Sure.
Pericles' new servant. I'd be happy to bring some wine.
An Athenian servant, you. And these are wine-pouring muscles.
Yes.
I was a rower on Pericles' ship where he took pity on me. Now I pour wine for people who question my word. And his.
I wasn't questioning. Perhaps one drink.
Why not?
Why don't you just apologize to Sophocles?
It's he who should apologize to you.
Sophocles is a friend, and one good friend is worth an entire family. He just needs time to recover from his outburst.
Thought this guy didn't talk without
Pericles has
drinking.
invited all of you here for some
He
reason.
talking.
Either we dine here and praise Pericles, or we dine with Cleon. But Cleon has all the charm of a typical politician. A horrible voice, bad breeding, and vulgar manners.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods. Another round!
Ready for more?
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this pig's piss.
I could outdrink both of you with one hand.
I doubt it.
Let's have some more!
You ready for another?
Am I supposed to, like, use the other options again? Something different depending on how much he drinks? Oh.
This wine is terrible.
I like you. Who brought you here?
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripides, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went to him for help, there's no doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
I did it.
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with at least my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If
Whatever
you see
that
Pericles,
means.
tell him I
Oh,
said
that
thank
lady
you for
drinking.
another colorful evening.
You need to chill.
Being so new to Athens and gaining access to this symposium is no small feat. Though you said there are things you wouldn't do, you gained Pericles' trust so quickly.
I've made my choice.
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
Sure, why not?
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet,
That person just threw
medicine
up.
is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
They are arguing the same thing.
This argument between you two is pointless.
Perhaps. How do you define art?
I'm not getting dragged into this.
Very well. Answer this. Does the artist not give form and symmetry to her subject?
Well, yes.
Laws and justice do much the same for people, do they not? And is there any better way to communicate the story of a people than by revealing its customs and laws? If yes, then ruling, and thus justice, must be an art, as Thrasymachos says.
If you say so.
Aspasia.
What? Oh. I guess that's her.
You shouldn't be too hard on Socrates. He really has a brilliant
How'd she
mind,
know what I said to
even if
him?
he comes off a little strong.
He isn't always like that, is he?
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
Your spies have been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
What did I do there?
We do what we must to survive, and
sure
there's
we
no shame in that.
conquered it, but-
It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
They are red.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us.
That's 'cause it's blue
if you'd
versus
like
red.
to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Together, we will find who you're looking for. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
There was a staircase. Hey, yo, Pericles. Your people want you.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough.
I guess that's his
But
wife.
these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, You begin to crave these moments of silence. Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
Are you assuming I don't have friends?
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's dangerous?
I would never have sent him into danger willingly.
It seems you have many loyal friends.
My people are important to me.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day.
Who's worse than a cult?
My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
Yeah, you should be more serious
about this. The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
A nuke.
Listen to her, Pericles. The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe him when he says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure to let my men know, regardless.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Time will tell, because I got 3 different leads. And knowing the way this worked, those are very far apart. Where's Phoebe? I can talk to you.
Thank you for your help, my friend.
You're welcome. There's Phoebe. Is there anything in here? Can I steal anything? No. Yo, Phoebes.
You look tired.
Only of conversation. I think that's the most talking I've ever done.
Was a lot.
See? You didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You'll get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
Kill some people. We're gonna go that way.
There's a woman in Corinth I'd like to talk to.
I've heard about that place from Alcibiades. He says you don't go there to talk.
Alcibiades says a lot of things.
He sure does.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Will I? I don't plan on coming back.
Bye, Cassandra!
See you never. Alright. We got a clue. And we got a lot of leads. But with that said, I think that's the end of it for now. Hey, get on this roof. We end things on elevated locations. All the way up, all the way up. Wow. Alright, well let's just see real quick. So, that's the Argos one. This is the one where we said, which we also can't do. Well, we can, but it's high level. So I guess we're technically going there first. Because I doubt that you can't do more than one. So we'll do that one. What's new? Scooby-Doo. That. Go away. Cultists. Who did we get now? Information on you. I'm not reading all that, but it's there. Alright. So we're going all the way. Oh, that's not far at all. Ooh, there's a side quest. Ugh, stupid Socrates. I might want to do that, actually. I don't know. We'll see. But, until then, I don't have any arrows. Hold up. Hold up. No arrows, no leave. Until then, we out.